Hi Doro, welcome on heavyworlds.com and Spaziorock. This is you are here for the 2500th tour, and how's the tour going?
Yeah, actually, we celebrated our 2500th concert like a little while ago, so now I think it's almost 2600 concerts. So it's going up there, it's getting up there, and I'm here in Wacken to, actually I opened up the festival on Thursday. We are the metalheads, the Wacken anthem, and a new song I performed. We're just in the middle of writing a new record, and the song was called Raise Your Fist, and then of course All We Are. And then yesterday I did a little guest appearance with Spaziorock.it. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, but all the fans, they were like, they were as fresh as, it was great. So and then today was interviews and stuff, and then next weekend is our last summer festival, and then we start the tour in October.
Wow!
We're coming to Italy too. I'm so excited.
In Milan.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
11th of October, Milano.
Closer to my home.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. Actually, I was in Italy a couple of weeks ago, and then the show got cancelled. I was filling in for Ripper Owens on the Dio Disciple tour, and we did Spain, and the first show was supposed to be in Italy, but it got cancelled. I was there already, I was in the hotel, and I was waiting for the guys to come up with the tour bus. They played, the last show was in Switzerland, and then Ripper Owens, he flew home because his daughter, she was getting married. So and then Wendy asked me if I want and Wendy was asking me if I want to fill in, and then do in Italy and Spain. And then Italy was like not happening. So I'm even more excited to come back now, and we have a lot of Italian fans, and we have our Italian guitar player Luca. So we want to make him proud. And,
How did he join the band?
Actually he joined the band many years ago. We had a keyboarder, his name is Olli Pelotai, and then he had his own band, and he played with Camelot. So sometimes the gigs, they were like they were touring at the same time, and we were touring at the same time. So we met Luca. He was in the band of Blaze Bailey, and with Blaze I had a long friendship. We played together a lot. So so one time Luca filled in for Olli, and then he filled in again, and then and we thought, wow, he's a great guitar player and a great keyboarder, and then we actually, when Olli said he's doing a new record, and we said okay, then Luca is the one. So and Luca is great, and I love him. Super sweet, and he has the Italian way, like he makes life really nice, and it's cool. He's always like mellow. There's never a problem. He's always there. It's awesome. He's a killer guy.
And now you are here at Wacken. You were saying the anthem of Wacken. We are the metalheads. And how do you feel to play such an important role here in such big important festival?
It's always great. It's great, but on the other hand, like everybody is like waiting for the festival to start. There's so much energy and adrenaline, and it's my heart is always like I'm really I still have so much stage fright after all these years, but still in Wacken, it's I'm super excited but nervous at the same time, but it's a great feeling, and then when you see all the metalheads and good spirits and singing along, there's nothing like it. It's awesome, and it's great. It's a great honor to even be here, and the promoters Holger Hübner and Thomas Jensen, they're great guys. They were always supporting us, and they're supporting metal. So I'm so glad to be part of it, to be part of the family. It's awesome. It's great.
So Nowadays there is so many bands with a female singer, but you still remain the metal queen. Which is your secret?
Oh, it's nice of you to say it.
No, it's true.
It's true. Yeah, I think and there are tons of great female vocalists, and I think everybody has their own unique style. Like for example, Angela from Arch Enemy, or Lacuna Coil, or Taya. Everybody has like a strong personality, and it's great. It's great to have so many female vocalists or musicians out there.
Yeah.
When I started in the 80s, it was maybe a handful. Yeah, I was a big fan of Lee Aaron, like a singer of Canada, and Rock Goddess. There was another band from England, all female band, and Jodie Turner. She was the vocalist, and she was awesome. So there were a couple of females doing it in the 80s, but now it's great. It's good balance, and I think it's awesome. But to be honest, I'm a metalhead. I love metal. I love the fans, and I think the music is above that all. I think it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. I think what counts is the music, and that your heart is beating for music. And so I always try to do my best. But of course, many people have different tastes. But I always want to make the fans happy, and we're just doing a new album, so and we have a couple of nice songs in the making, and I hope that the fans will love it. Yeah, that was one of the new ones. Yeah, did you hear it? I guess next year. Yeah, because we're touring this year, like October all over Europe.
And after?
Yeah, and then Germany is in December, and then I start on the record next year again.
And then another.
Yeah, and then another tour, and then another festival, then probably Wacken. But something like that. But I guess the record maybe will come out next spring, summer.
Yeah. And how is to live in the backstage of Wacken with so many bands?
That's awesome. Yeah, everybody, like usually I meet all like friends, and it's awesome. It's great, and here the backstage area. That was actually where the first festival took place, like in 1990, and I played here in 1993 in Wacken. And here where the toilets are now, that's where the stage used to be. It's really small. And 93 was the first time for me in Wacken, and it was like maybe 2,000 fans, but you could feel there's something there. There's some magic here, and the promoters, they're real die-hard fans, and they do it for the fans. You could feel it. And then a couple of years later, in 98, I played here for the second time, and then it was like now where the big stages are. Yeah, it was like 30,000 people, and then a couple of years later, 60,000. It's unreal. So it grew, and it was great.
You really saw the festival.
Yeah, I saw the development.
Bigger and bigger.
Yeah. But in the beginning, even though it was smaller, but the heart, you could feel it. It was the right spirit, and
This is fantastic.
Yeah. I think so too. And worldwide, I guess it's the biggest metal festival here, and in Wacken. And it was so funny the first time when we played here, we couldn't find it because it was so small. The village, it was completely empty. Nobody was out on the street, and then we went from acre to acre, from village to village, and then nobody on the street. And then actually we had to ring, and then ask, where's Wacken? And then people say, it's like 10 villages from here, and we always didn't make our show, but luckily we did.
Wacken represents metal in a worldwide sense.
Yeah, totally.
It's a German festival, but people from Japan we saw in the camp.
Mexican.
Japan flag. It's incredible, absolutely.
And today I did so many interviews, like guys from Chile and like Argentina, and like so far away, and it's awesome. It's definitely a heavy metal town, and for metalheads, it's great. So that's why I'm so happy to always be here. And I'm a part of the Wacken Foundation. It's a foundation so for all young bands. So young bands just click on Wacken Foundation if you need like support, you know, for a tour or doing a record. You know, here the Wacken Foundation, they help like financially that you know that people can go on the road or do a record. So and I'm part of it. There are many people who decide, but of course I'm for the musicians and for the bands. And there are many people like publishers and a lawyer. It's like overseeing the whole thing, but it's cool. I support the bands because I know how hard it is, and I was so lucky, and I got so much supporters and musicians and people who helped us to go somewhere. So
maybe this is the reason because Germany has history, so many great bands, the history of heavy metal.
I mean,
it's incredible. You have in Germany an incredible number of great bands.
Like
was in England.
When we started, then it was usually the British, the new wave of British heavy metal. That was huge, and then in Germany we had a couple of bands. But now it's like lots of and the metal scene is really big. I like that. You still can't find it on TV or radio. Nobody plays metal, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
But after so many years, is there any artist that you really dream to be with?
Yeah, actually, Ronnie James Dio would have been my dream. That was so great. We did 2 long tours together. One in '87, many years ago. That was great. And the last tour, it was in 2000 in America, and we got along great, and we became really good friends. In '87, I think we liked each other, but because nobody could speak English, our band, it was very, very limited conversation, just like, I have a great show, and, and in 2000, we had great laughs, great conversations, and it was an awesome tour. And then ever since we supported Heaven and Hell. That was like the last time that I saw Ronnie, and that would have been my greatest wish. I asked him if he can celebrate with us the anniversary, the 2500th concert. And then here, actually, the Wacken people, I think one of the guys that were in LA, and then I said, he's not doing so well. And I said, really? I heard in all the magazines, everybody was writing, he's recovering, everything is going very well. Yeah, and then he said, no, I think he can't come. I said, really? And then I thought, then I will ask, in a couple of years for the 30-year anniversary or something. Yeah, and then 1 year ago, I think it's one of the biggest losses. So that would have been my dream. But I want to do many more records. Maybe there are many more things coming up, or maybe with younger bands like. With Saltatio Mortis, which is totally different vein. I don't know how you call it. We call it here like little alter rock. I don't know. But I think it's cool, different. So I definitely support young bands, and and I did like all the people I loved so much. We pretty much did like duets, like Lemmy, of course, and Pete Steele, and Dirk Schneider, and. I would love to do some more stuff, maybe with Rob Halford or Blackie Lawless, James Hetfield, David Steele. There's so many, so let's see.
And to do Blackie 2 years ago is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It was my first tour in England with Wasp, 86 too. It was 86 all over Europe with Priest, and in England was with Wasp, but he was so kind to me. He was so nice to me because when we toured with Judas Priest, we finished in Scandinavia in the big ice hockey venues, and and everybody said, "Hey, little girl, don't walk over the ice." and I said, I can take it. I'm metal, it's okay. And I was always watching the sound check of Judas Priest every day, and then I thought, it's pretty cold, but so what? So 2 days later, we started the Wasp tour in England. I was sick as a dog. I was so sick. And the venues, like in England, they were like great clubs, but it was like, yeah, it was cold and like, oh. And then I met Lecky, and then he said, Doro, are you not feeling well? I said, Lecky, I'm so sick, I don't even know if I can make the show, and I have high fever. And he said, oh God, he said, you know what, I clean out our dressing room. He took care of me, and like he carried me in the dressing room, put me on the couch. He said, okay, and I will tell you when it's showtime, just rest, sleep. And then he brought me some fruit juices, which was really, really very difficult to get back then in the 80s. That was unheard of, like fresh fruit juice. And you know, he had like his magic potion for the voice. He gave me all the stuff. Yeah, and then actually after a couple of hours, he knocked on the door and he said, Doro, get ready, you know, showtime in an hour. And I thought, wow. And there was only one dressing room in the venue, so I will say, I never saw anybody doing it for another musician, and it was so that was my first impression with Blackie Lawless. It was super nice.
Yeah.
And he had me, you know, through the whole tour. It was awesome. So.
Well, for us, I think is all. So I want to really thank you for your time, for this fantastic travel in the heavy metal history.
Yeah.
And I hope to see you again in Milan.
Yes, please. And
we are always ready to heavy metal. So.
Yeah, and what is it? One diehard heavy metal fan from Italy always said, man, it's like good luck means fortuna.
Buona fortuna.
Buona fortuna. Buona fortuna. Keep metal and work on, and I love you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doro.